shoulder raisers. Tummy's pulled in, core is tight, knees are softly bent. I'm just going to do 10 on each side. It's great to be back in the gym, great to be working out again. I've been back home to the UK for 9 days, and it's interesting, when I make a stop in my routine, it's very challenging to get back into it. There's a resistance, whereas when I'm doing it every day, it becomes an easier habit to follow. So I'm starting off, my arms are slightly bent in the elbow. Important to work the core at the same time. So really tuck the glutes in, core muscles are pulled in tight, so you're not just working the arms and the shoulders. Okay, now I'm going to lift up and down in front of the thighs. Up and down. Great exercise. I'm using a lighter weight today. So I'm using a 5 pound. I'd rather do the exercise correctly and without any harm to my body than to use a weight that's just too heavy and I start to get rid of my form. So once the weight becomes too heavy, your form, the correct position, goes out the window. And this is definitely good enough for me. I don't want to go any heavier than this. So working all the shoulders, abs are pulled in tight, working all the arm area. 3 more, you've got this. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, now elbows are tucking into the side and my hands are coming down towards my thighs, and I'm just going to lift and do a bicep curl. So side profile of this, my knees are softly bent, my tummy's pulled in, shoulders are slightly rounded forward, and I'm just going to bring the dumbbell towards my thighs and then up towards my shoulders. 20 of these. Keep those core muscles pulled in tight. Let's work the abs at the same time. How are you doing? Are you smiling? Are you glad you turned up on the mat today? Good for you that you're making it work. I will make sure I do some short videos for people who don't have lots of time. Last 3. That's 2. And that's 1. Great stuff. Next exercise, we're just going to come out and then down towards the side of the thighs. Slightly forward with the dumbbell. And bring it back. Nice and controlled. No jerking, no bouncing. Let's give our body some love. Breathe out on the way up. Keep your shoulders slightly rounded and your knees are slightly bent. That way you're not getting any resistance on the spine. Just 12 of these. 2 more. These are a little bit harder. Last one. Whew. Okay, next exercise. we're going to have your hands here, and we're just going to alternate push forward. So one hand at a time, keeping the arms at shoulder height. Again, knees are slightly bent, tummy's pulled in. You should start to feel your arms aching that little bit now. Choose a weight that is right for you. Again, we're just doing 12 of these. Two more. That's 2, and that's 1. Drop it down, have a little breather, have a little rest. You can always break anyway. You can always just press pause on the video and then join when you're ready. Next exercise, I'm going to do this from a side profile. So my knees are slightly bent, I'm leaning forward, and I'm going to lift the shoulders up behind and back. Lift the hands and back. So my upper arms are staying very, very still. They're close to my body, and I'm just bringing them out to a straight lift. This is working all the back of the triceps. If you prefer, you can also put one foot in front of the other and just bend that back leg. Whatever feels most comfortable to you. This is working the triceps. 2 more. 1 more. And have a break. So hopefully you're starting to feel that workout on your arms. Next exercise. Arms are coming up in front of the chin, and elbows are out to 90-degree angle. And I'm going to stretch out and bring it back in. Stretch out and bring it back in. You're keeping your elbows nice and high. You're working your pectoral muscle here, all your chest muscles. Just 12 of these, you're doing great. Three more. 2, you've got this. 1, and drop it down gently towards your legs.